The Heart of the Buddhist Teaching by Thich Nhat Hanh is a transformative guide that not only explains core Buddhist teachings, but also offers practical tools for living a life of mindfulness, peace, and compassion. In this summary, we'll explore the key concepts of the book and show how they can make a meaningful difference in your everyday life. At the heart of Buddhism, Han presents the Four Noble Truths, which reveal the nature of suffering. The first truth is straightforward. Suffering is part of life. Whether it's pain, loss, or disappointment, we all face it in various ways. But Han quickly shifts the narrative. Suffering doesn't have to control us. The second truth explains that suffering is not caused by external factors, but by our own attachments, desires, and misunderstandings. Once we recognize this, we can start transforming our suffering. The third truth offers hope. Suffering isn't permanent, and with awareness we can reduce it. Finally, the fourth truth presents the Noble Eightfold Path, a practical guide for leading a mindful and ethical life. The Noble Eightfold Path consists of 8 interwoven practices: right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. These are more than just principles to understand. They are actions we can integrate into our daily routines. Take right speech, for instance. It's not just about telling the truth, it's about speaking with kindness and avoiding harmful words. These practices guide us toward a life full of compassion, clarity, and inner peace. A key theme throughout the book is mindfulness. Mindfulness isn't just about paying attention, it's about being fully present in the moment without judgment. Han shares simple, effective mindfulness practices like mindful breathing and walking, which help ground us in the present moment and reduce stress, promoting happiness and well-being. One of the most profound teachings is interbeing, the understanding that everything in the world is interconnected. Han uses the metaphor of a flower to explain this. It's not just the flower itself, but the sunshine, rain, soil, and gardener that bring it to life. This idea encourages us to see life from a perspective of unity, where we are not separate from others, but part of the same web of existence. When we grasp this interconnectedness, compassion for others naturally follows. Han also introduces the concepts of impermanence and non-self. Impermanence teaches us that everything is always changing and nothing is fixed. Non-self challenges the idea that our identity is static. Our sense of self is fluid and interconnected with everything around us. These teachings encourage us to let go of attachment, reduce suffering, and experience greater freedom. For those seeking to live ethically, Han provides the 5 mindfulness trainings, which are guidelines for living harmoniously with others. These are not rigid commandments, but gentle invitations to reflect on our actions and their impact on the world, such as practicing nonviolence, speaking truthfully, and respecting others. Han also provides practical methods for transforming difficult emotions like anger. He compares anger to holding a hot coal with the intention of throwing it at someone, but in doing so, we only harm ourselves. Mindfulness teaches us to recognize these emotions before they escalate, allowing us to transform them before they cause harm. Ultimately, the heart of the Buddhist teaching is more than a theoretical exploration. It's an invitation to practice Buddhism in our everyday lives. Through mindfulness, compassion, and ethical living, we can create a life of peace and meaning. By applying these teachings, we not only transform our own lives, but also contribute to a more compassionate world. In a world filled with distractions and constant change, Han's teachings remind us that peace isn't something we find outside of ourselves, it's something we cultivate within. This book invites us to live mindfully, to embrace the interconnectedness of all things, and to navigate life with greater ease, joy, and compassion. By embodying these teachings, we can not only transform ourselves, but also inspire others to live with greater kindness and understanding. So, how will you start applying these teachings in your life today? Remember, it's not about achieving perfection. It's about showing up with mindfulness and compassion every moment you can. And in doing so, you'll start to transform not only your own life, but the world around you.